Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Episode 1. So I believe we're out of the tutorial quests now, so there's going to be quite a bit more opened up for us. Yeah, see, here we go. So, let's see. A journalist went down to Ragall. Null journalist. It's my duty to report what's on Ragall. Take me with you. Sure, I can do that. Great. So now we're actually going to get into more plot-based things instead of just like, oh, teaching you how to play. Not many of these quests after this are going to be like, oh, this is how you play this game. This is... Are you a hunter? Hi, I'm Noel Rinaldi. Rinaldi? A journalist. Have you seen the online news on Pioneer 2? That's my job. Oh, don't worry about these clothes. I seek the truth, and I want to be able to let everyone know the truth. Information's controlled by the government. We journalists are just given information to broadcast to the public. A long time ago, there was a newspaper media. There was a daily report of the truth that journalists collected. I envy the old days. I know there's a way to Ragall via a transporter. Access is restricted. No, I don't want to disclose it. I just want to go to Ragall. What is Ragall like? Was there really an explosion? Does Pioneer 1 exist at all? I want to see the truth with my own eyes. Please go with me. The government wants to restrict the media. They try to monitor us. That's the reason why I'm wearing these clothes. A disguise. But I don't know how to fight battles. It's your job to guard me. Got it? Well, first I want to check out the Central Dome. Please take me around the Central Dome. Okay, so I think this is where we actually get to see the second area of the map, which we haven't seen yet. So that's going to be exciting. And I believe there's going to be a lot of big burly giant monsters we're going to run into. They're like giant monkey bears or something. Alright, so first off, we're gonna just travel through this area here. And then we're gonna get to the second area. So this is gonna be there's gonna be a little bit of a longer quest. I don't know if, I know this isn't the area around the Central Dome. See, it's been a long time since I've actually played through the quests, so actually remembering the plot of the quests may take a little bit out of me, because I don't actually remember 100% of all of them. But I do know enough to be able to get through without any major abstractions. I'm just going to be able to breeze through these. And by the time that I finish, playing the fights, or by the time I finish the quests, I'll be high enough level to fight the dragon and then go to the next level. And then it'll open up the next set of quests. Actually, I'm high enough level to go fight the dragon right now because I have my handgun, and as long as I have my handgun, I can easily take out the dragon no matter how much damage I'm doing. Because the dragon is one of the few bosses where I think it's the only boss in this game that I can 100% never get hit, if I'm paying attention. I'd never have guessed. The native animals on Ragall are vicious. Well, that's the thing. They weren't before. But if that's true, see, here's the thing. They do talk about later about how the animals weren't vicious before the explosion. Then why do they have the mechanism to lock the doors if there's active monsters there? I don't quite understand that. So, I mean, there's a couple, yeah, it's a gameplay mechanic, but a lot of the gameplay mechanics, they actually explain in the game. And if not in this game, they explain in some other game. Like, the reason why I can carry multiple weapons and items with me is because they're not full items, they're just these little boxes. Oh, look, I got a level up. They're just these little boxes, and then you activate them somehow, and then they turn into a weapon. Which is how you can hold 30 giant swords if you really wanted to. And, yeah, that's basically how it goes. So, and then in Phantasy Star Online 2, they develop that technology even further. Can I feed you? So now I'm gonna be feeding this guy much more often than I was before. Well, I wasn't feeding him at all before. But I'm going to be feeding him now. Now that now that I know how. I mean, I knew how before, but now that the stories, I'm going to pause every so often and feed him, because I don't remember exactly the time in between. I don't exactly remember the time in between when you can feed him, but it is a set time, and every so often I'll just check. This is the residential area, isn't it? This area here? What happened to the people living here? What are these animals? These are the native animals. They're driven into... Oh, here we go. These are the ones that are weak to ice. That did not do enough damage for... Oh, it does... Never mind. It is doing more damage than my regular attack. Perfect. So let's, I could have been attacking both of them at once this whole time. Soul Atomizer. Oh, 2 Soul Atomizers. Perfect. Those increase... I believe the Soul Atomizers, they heal me entirely and also heal the rest of my party at the same time. So they're kind of like the end-all be-all... Oh, I'm gonna get attacked by monsters here. Yep, there they are. They're kind of like the end-all be-all healing item for people who can't use magic. Because people who can use magic can eventually learn to heal other people. But early on, a lot of these items are much more important. Then I'm gonna add the mono fluid to there, just so that I can use them quickly. So that I don't have to, because I don't have to really worry about, I don't really have to worry about them, but as long as I'm running into monsters that I can do more damage with my magic, I'm going to use it. Might as well, because otherwise I would just be having them in my inventory and wasting them. Alright, so I'm gonna, like before, I'm just gonna run through here and collect all of the items. And mono fluids. 10 again. Yeah, see, the thing is, if you're the right level in this game, picking up all the items is gonna... There were rumors that a huge explosion occurred, but there's no marks. Something's weird here. Yeah, because we need to go back to... Oh, I love this little area right here. Look at this little waterfall. It is so cool. I wanna live in a place like that. I don't know if there are many residential areas that are... Oh, here we go. We got some rappies. Let's not kill them in this case. This is one of those this is one of those cases where they're just too cute to kill. Apparently they're kind of intelligent, because otherwise they would be dead. Okay, that guy's powerful against lightning. Okay. Can you actually, if I sit here and do this, the other guys will get hit if they wake up. Oh, there they go. One, and... Come on. There we go. Perfect. And then I can kill this guy. I like using magic, because I can hit multiple enemies at once. And there's just one of you now, so I can kill you. Perfect. So, my dog, yesterday, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, was being a real dumb. So we started freaking out because there was dog blood everywhere. Like, the dog was bleeding and there was blood all over the steps. There was blood all over the dog, and we're like, oh crap, he'd hurt himself or something. And we were searching all over and we couldn't find any cuts. We couldn't find where the blood was coming from. There's blood all over his face. Turns out, he got these little tiny spots on his tongue that were cut, and they, anything in the facial region is gonna bleed a lot. But, he stuck his face, or he stuck his tongue on he licked a metal, he licked frozen metal. So, he tore off the very tip of his tongue. And he wasn't really upset. He wasn't in pain or anything. He was... So what happened was he got a little bit of blood on his paw from his tongue, and then he noticed that he had blood on his paw. So then he started trying to get rid of the blood on his paw, and being the doofus that he was, tried to lick it off. not realizing that his tongue was in pain, or damaged, or whatever you want to call it. So he was sitting there trying to get all the blood off his paw, while also putting more blood on his paw. And yeah, it sounds really bad, but once we learned that it was just these two little tiny cuts on his tongue, they healed really quick. He's already all better. But yeah, it's kind of like, I felt really bad for him at the time, but looking back on it, it's kind of funny now that he tried to lick off all the blood. Okay, that's enough blood talk. So now, I got another telepipe. That's nice. Alright, I'm just gonna use, let's feed my mag again. Perfect. Look at that. I don't remember how much the soul atomizer gives, but I'm just gonna keep giving him the monomates for right now. He should, I think it's 10 or 15 that he evolves for the first time. I don't remember. But he'll change. I think if I keep giving him monomates, I think he turns into these two. It's scary. Don't you think so? The people on Pioneer 1 must have settled down, or started to settle down here. But we haven't met anyone yet. Nobody lives here now. Yep, so here's the second area. It's all rainy. It's also, you can also see the dome from the, no, it's, where is it? Oh, you can't see it here. Actually, it's, like, right over there. But, oh, I didn't have to use those healing. This here is a healing doodad. Thanks. I didn't do that, you did that. That's a healing. It heals all your HP and your TP. It's pretty nice. It just, like, rotates around you. Okay, kill all the monsters. Yeah, so there's like 3 over here and 3 over there. This is where I want to use the magic at. Whoop, back up. Back him up. I'm gonna get through here. So there are a couple of quests where if the other character dies, you lose. I don't think she's ever died during this quest, at least for me, so I don't know if this is one of those. There we go. Can you die? There we go. Perfect. Dead. Yeah, she just healed herself, so that's not a big deal. Let's see. Is this the room that we need to go to? Oh, hello. We've got some little buds here. Great. We're gonna knock these guys out. I think I can kind of ignore the items now. I've got quite a few. I think if I go over here, some of these rooms, if you walk near the things, they will activate new. Also, if you walk far enough away from these guys, they run away. Instead of waiting a certain period of time, they just jump up and leave. So I'm gonna. There's all the enemies. Hoo boy. Let's kill everything. Great. Could you die, please? Oh, whoops. Let's break open the boxes on accident. Okay, let's go check in here. Look at that. It's a storage cache of just things. So, let's have an uplifting talk about my little dog. He has a blankie that he carries around and he cuddles with, and it's his blankie, and he loves it a lot. So, it's really funny because he'll jump up on the couch and sleep with it. And he'll roll himself up and he'll look like a little puppy burrito. It's so cute. It's a cute little puppy. Oh man, he's so adorable when he does that too. And then he'll just sit there and stare at you like, why? This is my blankie. I'm just gonna lay here. And then he also, when people leave and come back, he's part beagle, so he's got a little bit of anxiety. Like, separation anxiety, but not quite as much as a full-on beagle does. So what he does is... Whoops, that's the wrong way. So what he does is, when people leave or come back and he doesn't want them to leave, he will, take his blanket and wrap it around your legs and just, like, tie you up a little bit so that you can't get away. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, here's the dome. You can see it in the background there. The central dome is from the opening sequence, if you remember that, the thing that exploded. And let's get in there. So inside the dome, I don't know if I don't know exactly how this works, but like the inside of the dome has the first boss in it, and apparently it's just like a cored out hole. Okay, trap vision. I won't need that for a while. So there are flying traps that are invisible that show up when you get close to them. They either explode or give you poison, or slow you down or whatever. That kind of stuff. They won't be around until the caves, which is the next area. So that's not going to be for a while. At least not in this playthrough. I mean, I could literally just go there right now if I wanted, but I want to get through the story first. I want to show off all that this game has to offer, because it's my favorite GameCube game. All right, so I think we have to go loop around, because right over there is where we started. I think we need to loop around and go over there. Oh, that's right. There's a terminal here that she has to like hack into or whatever. Maybe I'll find some better items. So the further in the game you go, the better items you get, blah blah blah, same as any other one. So here I might get, ooh, mono grinder. Yeah, see. So this, there's a platform under the water that rises up. We have to go activate it. And I believe I have to loop up and around. Yeah. Hey, look, can you see that input device for weather observation? If it works, perhaps we can access the main computer here. Yeah, pan to... I know, I just explained this. Alright. I know this. I know that. Alright, let's go in through here. There's an item boxes up... Oh, can I hit these guys with this from down here? I forget. I can. Cool. Oh, I made that one stand up. Oops. Oh well. Those guys, you can't actually hit them from super far away, and they will immediately run away. So if I was up here and I shot them, the ones on the far end would probably just run away immediately. And here we go. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And you're dead. There are items that are specifically... Oh, that's right. I can leave and come back and they will just get up and walk away. Yes! There are some items that are specifically just for these guys that you can get just by... are they gonna... There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see what I got. Nothing too important. Let's check the mag. Monomates. Perfect. 9... I'm not gonna get a level up from this, but he might level up before the end of this quest, so that'll be cool. Or he might evolve before the end of this quest, so that'll be cool. Alright, I think we get one of those giant things drop down from the ceiling here, maybe? I don't remember. Or is this not the right quest line for that? Oh, yeah, breath. I came to here to discover the truth, but I'm confused. Aren't we all? There is a lot of weird things going on. Alright, so this opens that raises the platform back there. Alright, let's kill, or let's break open these boxes. Usually these brown boxes have better items in them. Oh, can I use the dagger now? I can. Cool. I'm gonna show you guys how these works. So these are like recurve daggers. They're kind of like Riddick's daggers from the Chronicles of Riddick, the second movie, that kind of loop around his hand. And they do more than a 3-hit combo, and they're very acrobatic. So here, I'll show you the whole combo here. It's kind of cool. So for the most part, if I'm attacking one enemy, it does a lot of damage in quick succession. But they are slightly weaker than the regular saber. It looks like I might have a better saber now too. It doesn't matter right now. I'll sort that out at the end of here. All right, what do we have here? Does it still work? Accessing Pioneer 1. Access denied. It works, but we can't enter the main computer on Pioneer 1 with it. How about local data? Everything was working okay until it happened. Every log ends at the exact same time. Accessing computer, access denied. Alright, and I think she tells me to go back because she's had enough. Hey, PolarizedMoon? That's enough. Your job is complete. Why? Well, because I think I saw the truth. I saw a lot of monsters, no marks of an explosion, no survivors. I wanted to report the truth to Pioneer 2, but it changed my mind. I'm pretty frightened now. I'm scared. People on Pioneer 2 already feel uneasy about the situation. I don't want to give them any more anxieties. Maybe something's hidden ahead. I don't think I should find out. I'm too scared to know. That's why I decided to stop here. It's all over. Can you bring me back to Pioneer 2? Yep. So now we go back, and then that's the end of it. She decides she doesn't want to learn anything, and that's the end of the quest. And right about 20 minutes too. So that's pretty good. All right, and then she talks to me again. Wow, she is quite a bit slower than I am. For some reason, all the characters should be exactly the same. I think it's a good time to call it quits now. I must return to the residential area before they find us. I really appreciate you helping me out. Don't forget to visit the counter at the Hunters Guild. Perfect. So I get my Meseta, and that's the end of the quest. Let's get my reward. Perfect. Alright, so that's about all the time I've got for this episode. I'm gonna do my stat fixing and item stuff in between episodes so you guys don't have to watch that, unless there's something really cool, but I don't think I got anything that was particularly all that interesting other than the daggers. So, that's about all the time I got for this episode. Like and favorite if you liked the episode, subscribe if you liked me, good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!